How's it going, guys? So we are out in Kananaskis country right now, heading out on another overnight trip. I know you can't really see my face right now because the sun is just so ridiculously bright, but we're on the Big Elbow Trail right now, Little Elbow, can't remember which one it is. Basically, it's just a big, wide road. You can drive a F350 down it if you wanted to, so it's nothing too spectacular. I've got the Canon M50 out with me now and my D5500. So I should be able to get some pretty good video, some pretty good B-roll, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, and as you can tell, I'm a little bit out of breath already. Even though it's just kind of a flat trail, this one section has been very, very long and very open, so there's a lot of sun, so it's kind of interesting. Alright guys, so we are almost to our campsite for the night. That trail that goes up Cougar Mountain is quite a ways back there on the opposite side of the river. And I kind of made the executive decision to not bother with trying to go up there. Really because it's too risky. So kind of the annoying part is that the trail that I was on before, there's another one that parallels it on this side of the river. Because a little while back I had to do another river crossing where a bridge had been knocked out during the 2013 floods. So yeah, that's where I am now. It's my feet are absolutely frozen. So some of you might be wondering why I left my backpack where I did and brought all that stuff by hand over here. Basically because I'm quite far away from any people and this is an area where it's more likely to run into animals. I like to keep anything that smells, so anything that was in the backpack kind of away or around the food is going to be over there, and sleeping stuff is all going to be over here. As for sunset and sunrise, that's kind of the main thing I'm going to be looking for right now is some solid compositions for when that starts to happen. So colors, and I'm going to go down the river a little bit, go up the river a little bit, just east, and because right now we're perfectly east and west. So the river right here is perfectly along the east and west line. So I should be able to find some good spots either way that should either see sunset or see sunrise, that kind of thing, or get the opposite end of it. Let's go do some exploring, see what we can find. Remember how I said earlier there was going to bypass trail so I wouldn't have to cross the river? So I found it, but it's not much better. Like this is where I'm standing right now, and like I don't know, I'm sure the camera doesn't do it justice, but this is pretty much a 45-degree slope. And well, at I don't know, let's say like 7-8 o'clock in the morning with a 40-pound rucksack on, I don't know if I want to be walking along this. This is a massive runoff coming off of Banded Peak. And I'm sure like during the 2013 floods out here, I'm sure this was just absolutely full of water. But now it's just this little trickle of water. It's a really cool thing to think about how much just water can change the landscape. And I just find it really interesting. Like you've got this whole hollowed out, and now there's even trees and that coming back down here. I mean, there's obviously some trees were strong enough to survive the water, but I mean, you've got a lot of small plants coming back, and it's a really beautiful area. So it's kind of surprising. Alright, so it's about 7 o'clock now. I know I keep giving you the times, it's probably getting really annoying. The sun is starting to go down behind one of the closer mountains. It's not going to be sunset for another hour or so, I believe. But I think I'm going to cross the river and go to that spot that's, I think it's actually just right there. I'm not looking forward to taking my boots off. It's not a fun experience, but it's what I got to do, I guess. Because that's still the best composition that I've found, even with all my exploring. So I will see you guys up there. Oh, come on. All right, so the sun started dropping real quickly, and I had to do a quick sprint, but I'm just about at my nice spot. Yeah, this is it. And yeah, perfect. Oh, I don't think I've ever put my boots on that quickly. Okay, I'm gonna pull everything out and get set up and make sure I catch this, because it's already looking beautiful. I'm really hoping that we get this just explosion of color behind that mountain. There's not a whole lot of clouds, so I don't have high hopes for it. But I mean, anything can happen really, so it should be good, it should be interesting, and I'm very much so looking forward to this. All right, so I really didn't need to run up here. It's taken a while. It's taken its sweet time. You can still tell it's completely blown out up there. So yeah, it's taking its sweet time. I think that sunset is probably like actual sunset, where everyone else sees the sunset, is actually at like 8 or 9 o'clock, I'm gonna guess. But because I saw it go down behind the mountain, I kind of figured I might get it a little bit sooner. Yeah, so it's not even 7:30, and yeah, so I was a little bit early coming up here and having that freak out of I'm gonna miss it. So yeah, that's my time up here. How are you guys doing? Doing good? Not much to talk about right now. I was really expecting a nice epic sunset pretty quickly, and then nothing. So I guess I'm just gonna hang out up here. I've got a book on my phone, and I can sit here and read and read and read. And all right, so things are starting to get exciting now. Let me just get to the camera here. So as you guys can see, if our luck holds out, those clouds will be right over top of that mountain, in line with our whole composition. And that should make for an absolutely beautiful picture. If those clouds keep moving and they actually do line up right in the middle of our composition here, it's gonna be a gorgeous picture. They've already got good color on them, so as the sun goes down more, they'll get more of that pinky reddy color to them. Right now they're just very orange, and there's starting to be like some sun rays coming over there, and this is, oh. Alright guys, I apologize for the high ISO. It's getting close to 9 o'clock, and all those beautiful clouds, kind of the color went away from them before they got into the shot that I was trying to take. So I think I'm going to call it a night here. There's still light in the sky. The only problem is that it's not good light. Yeah, the shots I'm getting right now, it's not grabbing the color as much, so it's very I don't know, it's very flat. There's not a lot of definition to the picture, so I'm gonna call it a night. Alright guys, so good morning. So it's about 5:30 right now. Well, I got up, went outside, checked out the sky and all that. It's still very much so nighttime around here, so my 5:30 timing was probably a little bit early, but hey, nothing bad comes from getting up too early. So I'm just gonna hang out in the tent for another half hour or so and kind of continuously go out and check, see if the sun's starting to come up. But yeah, there's not much point in packing up when it's pitch black and all that, so I'm just gonna wait it out a little bit. I got up, packed up my tent and all that, and now I'm waiting for the sun to come up. I found a pretty good composition right by our cooking spot yesterday. So I was just kind of looking down the river. It's absolutely beautiful. If the clouds gain any color to them, we're gonna get a beautiful shot of 3 Point Mountain. So I'm really looking forward to that, and then that should give me enough time to get this shot and then book it across the river and shoot the mountain that's up there. Wish me luck. I don't know how much vlogging I'm going to be able to do because it's going to be a little bit more difficult. I'm the worst vlogger ever, but I ditched the Canon M5 down on my site and again sprinted up this hill because color is just, it's going crazy up here. And all the mountains are just beautiful. So I'm gonna set up, get the shot. I really apologize for not bringing the vlogging camera with me, but there's just not enough time sometimes. I didn't even take my boots up to cross the river this time, so. Oh, okay. I think you guys will like this one. Alright, so that does it for sunrise. Holy crap, that was amazing. Words cannot express that right now. Like, so that way was amazing. I ran up the hill behind us where the tent was, and you can see another peak with all the bursting orange clouds behind it. Spectacular. The mountain behind us that I showed you guys yesterday that I said I was gonna shoot. Spectacular. So I think I probably have gotten 3 really amazing shots out of this sunrise. So I mean, that's just in itself is amazing, and I'm like through the moon. Like, I'm just so excited right now, so happy. You can see I did run to the river a little bit. Let's see. Sometimes just taking off your boots just takes too long, and so you just got to do what you got to do. So unless something spectacular happens again, I will end the video here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm not sure when the next video is going to come out. I've got some pretty big trips planned over the next couple months, so videos should be coming out a little bit more staggered, hopefully. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next one.